Okay, hello, my name's Ian Charles. I'm here with Chris Comley. We're both from Wizards. We're going to talk to you today about domain purchase and the purchase of domains. Now, clearly we run wizards.co.uk. What do we mean by a domain purchase? What are you buying when you buy a domain?
Well, you're buying the name, basically. You're buying the internet version of a trademark or a registered name. And there are similar controls over who can have what.
So I can't buy NatWest Bank PLC.
You couldn't buy anything with PLC on the end of it unless you were a PLC. That's fairly heavily regulated.
Right.
But if you want something with .com on the end of it, for example, there's very little regulation. You can have anything you like, provided somebody hasn't got it first.
Right.
With the caveat that if you buy something that is similar to somebody else's trading name, they may want a word with you about it.
So chriscomley.com.
I couldn't give a hoot. If you registered natwests.com or something that was really close to the name of the bank, you might find that their solicitors were on the phone having a word with, finding out what you wanted to do with it. At the very least, they may end up not caring, but the main reason we find people registering names close to another name is because they want you to mistake one for the other for whatever reason, and the current owner won't like it.
And I suspect the NatWest lawyers are bigger than my lawyers.
I'm sure of it.
That's a pretty decent bet, that, isn't it? And once I own a domain, I mean, let's assume I own a roofing business. I mean, what's to stop me from buying North Oxford Roofers?
Nothing at all, unless it already exists and belongs to someone else.
Right.
Which is fairly quick and easy to find out.
Or let's assume that I've made the decision I'm going to set up North Oxford Roofers, but I'm not going to do it for a few months. I'm currently working in my current roofing business. I'm thinking about setting this up, but I buy the domain, but I don't want to use it immediately. What happens then?
Well, you basically park it.
Right.
Get the domain as soon as you've chosen the business name, because until you've got the domain, there's nothing to stop somebody else grabbing it. And if you're in that position, it may be because your current business is breaking up, and the other guys in the business might also be thinking, I wonder if I should set up a business in North Oxford called North Oxford Builders. So you need to get in there first.
Yep.
Also, you need to consider whether or not to take domains in other top-level domains. So you might want a .com, you might want the .co.uk. It doesn't matter that you don't need two domains. If you've not got the other one, it's available to someone else.
Right.
And then you need to find out if your lawyers are bigger than their lawyers if you want them to stop trading with essentially the same name in the same area.
Yeah, my favourite, of course, is a former colleague who invested in in his business name .it, and IT is the Italian domain, and it also happens to be in our world means internet technology. So there are little games that you can play with that, and
Sure.
what about things like email on the domain? But if I want to send mail on northoxfordroofers.co.uk, how do I do that?
Well, the main building block is the domain itself. Once you've got the domain, you can build everything around it. So you can create a website, you can create email, you can create multiple websites. They don't have to start with www. That's just a general protocol. So you could have a second website if you had a need for it.
Right.
You can certainly set up email, one or more email boxes. I always think it weird when you're driving around town, you're following a van, and they've got a mobile phone number, and they've got a Yahoo website and an AOL email address,
Yes.
and just, sort yourselves out, guys. It's not that expensive. It costs you more to repaint the van than it does to set the domain up. Get it right in the first place.
Easy peasy. So, domain purchase, we've been doing it for a long time. Wizards has been going since '94.
Yep.
I've bought a few domains through Wizards over the years, which I'm still running, so I'm quite happy with the service. I liked it so much I came and worked for you. We've also got things like domain renewal. I know that you.
Well, we base all of these things that you need to do. None of them are massively expensive, so domain typically, depending on which top level it's in, i.e. what the last bit is, .com, .uk, .it, the prices vary, but typically between £10 and £30 a year. Mm-hmm. That's a sort of an underlying maintenance fee. We don't have, like some of the big guys that advertise on telly, we don't have a fancy control panel. We actually make that a plus point. We could have one, but we've actually had people say to us, we don't want fancy control panels, we want to know that when we need to make a change to the domain, we can phone you up and talk to you about it, and we don't end up making a change which is wrong and breaks our website for a week and what have you. So Ours is all manually controlled by us, but we're there to reassure people that the right thing's happening at the right time.
Okay, so again, wizards.co.uk, techers you can talk to, you can get us on 0333 241 7707, and that was domain purchase. Thanks very much.
Bye.